Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets going up against the New York Yankees. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And starting in this one, Clark Schmidt. And, Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
In the air to left center. Bellinger makes the catch. One down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Seeing the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases. And so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective. Look for long pitch counts, grinding out at bats, and really barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these players to sprint.
And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Two down, bases empty. Here's Juan Soto. Backed off the plate that time. Two outs, bases empty. Schmidt, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Pitch misses, and that's ball two. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering way off the plate. Just missed. Ground ball, Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One hit, one left. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Back here in New York, starting on the mound in this one, Sean Manaea.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Bellinger's an interesting example. when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Foul ball, still 0-2. Right side. Jazz tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
That one found hard the other way. That misses,
ball,
and that's
2
ball
strikes.
1. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So the Yanks go in order, scoreless after 1. New inning getting started, and the batter now, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
Schmidt back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. Bangs off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Starling Marte. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides, and with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Nimmo puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Fouled off. He was late. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
In the air out towards right center. Judge sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Mark Vientos. Hitting a ton of homers this year. Second most in the National League. And a rope into center field, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one lifted in the air center field. Bellinger has a beat on it. And that's the third out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the second. And here's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Sanchez with a homer in his last game.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's inside. And that's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one misses. And the count even 1-1.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Base hit, left center field.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Here's Brandon Nimmo, and that misses. And it's 1-0. Nimmo with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in. That one off the mark, and the count is 2-0.
Love seeing someone drive in a bunch of runs like he did, Boog. Doing that consistently lets your teammates know they can count on you to come through when the team needs it most.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Here's a 2-2. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Batting 7. The designated
now it's Trent
hitter,
Grisham to the plate.
Grisham.
And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Goldie around third. The relay throw. Safe at the plate. It's 1-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Luis Angel Acuna stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Acuna with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month.
Ouch, that one got him. First and second, 2 outs. DJ LeMahieu getting ready to hit. Hammered on the line, base hit. Around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard. Should be extra bases. 1 run across. Coming home. The relay. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they're up by 3.
Back-to-back base hits. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Oh, it's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times. So
that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. The Yankees 4. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. There's a strike. And ball
1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side, Acuna fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal block. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Lindor, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And another ball. High fly ball out to left field. Nimmo has it sized up. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan.
Now it's going to be Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. And that is downstairs. And
One ball,
that
two
is
strikes,
ball
count.
one. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Nice grab. And that's a nice play to end the inning. So they make short work of him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees 4 and the Mets 1. Back in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Aaron Judge at the plate.
Judge.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Out to short, Lindor. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary.
Gary Sanchez now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And it's fouled away. That misses the zone. 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 5-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Nimmo, the next to hit, takes outside. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is in for a strike. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That's it for Sean Manaea. Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Count is 3-2.
That one out to right. Soto gets under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 5-1. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's Miguel Andujar. Doubled his first time up. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
High fly ball, right field. Judge. And there's one away. Singy 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Marte swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Bellinger pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mets 1. Back now with the Subway. Now here is Trent Grisham. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Andujar hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting the third baseman.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. That one missing inside. Right through there for a strike. Strike 2.
1 ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Yanks held in check. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Schmidt back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now 1-1. And that one
that's down.
Cutting but missing down low. Outside low. And now 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
On the ground to third. Fires over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. RBI single his last time up. Yeah, that's fouled off. And there's the ball.
1 strike.
The next
Ball
offering
two.
misses. And that's ball 2.
That's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count
3 balls,
here. He's been
1
throwing
strike.
strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Vientos tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up just enough. That's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And first offering is fouled off. Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mets 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Cody Bellinger.
That one outside. Ball 1. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. Slings to first. Just got him on that one.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Volpe stands in now and watches strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder Aaron Judge.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Chisholm. And that is the inning. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. They're up 5-1. Back now with the Subway Series.
The center fielder,
and now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Center field, Bellinger sizes this one up, puts it away for the out.
Now batting, shortstop
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The shortstop takes the ball.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close hold.
The flip to the pitcher covering. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Juan Soto. And that is out of play.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Two outs. And there's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Soto off of first with 2 away. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second, and that's a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So 2 on with 2 away. Miguel Andujar up now for the Mets. Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. And that one a little below the knees, and the count is 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Fernando Cruz getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Leiter getting loose as well. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2 the count.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in.
Making some noise here. 2 RBIs on that swing, and they're right back in it. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Clark Schmidt departs. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. Pitching change here. Fernando Cruz.
63.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Starling Marte up to hit. First pitch not close. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And another ball. Outside. The pitch. And that one misses up and in. 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Yainer Diaz. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. On the outside corner, got him looking. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mets 3. Back at Yankee Stadium, where we go bottom 6. Gary Sanchez. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Brandon Nimmo. Ripped on a line to center. Cruz makes the catch, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Yankees. And it remains 5-3.
Now pitching for the
Luke Weaver on to pitch out of the pen here.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
The third baseman,
Mark Vientos now at the plate. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bellinger under this one. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm
And next for the Mets, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Breaking ball through there for a strike. The Yanks trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch off, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall, but you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
And 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mets 3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Yankees, the designated hitter, Trent Grisham.
Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And no swing, says James Kingsley. The 1-0. And another ball.
No strike.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Aroldis Chapman out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Pitching for
Daniel Nunez into the game.
72.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that's outside. That one misses.
Nope.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Acuna in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch is outside. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. In the air to make the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. Now he steps off. Nothing doing. And ball 1 to LeMahieu. Nunez, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. Here's Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mets 3. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's Francisco Lindor. Weaver back to work. Fastball for a strike. Movement in the Yankees pen. Devin Williams appears to be getting loose. Loaisiga warming up as well. Cut on and lifted in the air. Nimmo ranging after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up now for the Mets. Fouled off down the right side. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. That missed by a lot, and the count is 1-2. Now one missed. The tying run at the plate. Ground ball left side. Tosses across to first, and Guerrero is set down.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
So digging in, Miguel Andujar. And that one missing low. Tying run at the plate. And fouled off. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two outs. That's down and in. Starling Marte in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2. This one in the air, right field. Judge is under it. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mets 3. Back in New York.
Leading
and now Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2 is the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
And Judge takes a strike. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary.
2 down, bases empty. Gary Sanchez at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground, Lindor tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. Through 8 full, it's the Yankees 5 and the Mets 3. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Devin Williams.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Now at the plate, Yainer Diaz. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that one fouled off.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click. And he can get out of this as quickly as possible. Tying run at the plate. And that one way outside.
2-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Marte takes his lead at third with one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Only one out remaining for the Mets. And now he's got a real chance at stranding that leadoff triple.
Yeah, back-to-back strikeouts, and now the scoring probability goes way down, and he's just got to focus, execute a couple more pitches, and can walk back to the dugout and breathe a sigh of relief.
Chisholm in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that's downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Mets down to their final strike.
Ball, that's low.
Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there. That one misses, and the count is filled up.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Mets taking on the New York Yankees. Well, Singy, he's been really up against it lately. Major struggles at the plate, but perhaps today he gets it going again.
Yeah, Boog, he needs to find his rhythm out there and just simplify his mindset in the box. I know it's easier said than done, but you just got to see the ball, hit the ball.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway on the hill here today, Carlos Rodon. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
One ball,
And he
one strike.
really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Inside.
Ball, inside.
Now 2 balls and a strike. Rodon with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Right through there. Got it. One away.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Hard hit left side. Over to Goldie. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Here's a Mets lineup now. Batting third, a guy they're looking for a little more out of right now, Juan Soto.
Yeah, Boog, he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around. It's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. That's outside.
Outside.
Ball 2. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Forget it. He circles the bases. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Late with the swing there. Cruz, in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Hit hard on the ground to short. Volpe throws to first in time, and that'll do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back at Yankee Stadium, and on the mound today, Osvaldo Bido. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Late swing, foul to the left. And here it comes. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Vientos makes the catch. And a quick out, number one. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. At the bottom of the lineup, a guy trying to turn things around. Luis Angel Acuna.
Yeah, Boog, hitting under that Mendoza line over the last 10 games. He's definitely going through a tough time at the plate right now. I think some of that's probably bad luck. Other, it's just, bad approach. But clearly he's looking to make some adjustments to get back on track. So we'll see what he does in this one.
Anthony Volpe, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
This one popped up. Lindor. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Got him swinging. Yanks held in check, and it remains 1-0. Back now in the Bronx. Here's Miguel Andujar.
Number 23, Miguel Andujar.
Rodon back to work. Swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Man, he stood no chance in that at bat. A 3-pitch strikeout, swung through all 3. Tell you what, Boo, it's not a good feeling at all.
You know that from experience?
It's happened a time or two. If I didn't roll over on the first pitch, sinker to second base, then, in there long enough, then I would, yeah, I've had a couple.
My guy, hack-tastic. Here's Starling Marte. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Man at first, and now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So up next, Mark Vientos.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2. On the ground left side. 6, 4, out. 3, double play. And the inning is over. So no runs on 2 base hits. No errors and 1 left on base. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 1 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
so now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Just missed.
Outside.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent. As you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Now here is Austin Wells. Nimmo aboard here at first with nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground, Chisholm. 1 at second. Out. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
So digging in, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That's outside. 1-0. Man at first, 1 away.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first. And there's the strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs.
Ball 1.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. The count.
In the dirt, blocked. That misses, and it's a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Paul Goldschmidt in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Cruz makes the grab, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Chisholm Jr.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Nimmo grabs it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Lindor stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
1-0. Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third, Cabrera. Whips it across. Lindor retired.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Jr.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Grounded out his first time. And that's outside. And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Mets go down quickly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Up and in, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate. And I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
So up next, Luis Angel Acuna. That's in there. 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Soto hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Soto.
And a slider in there for a strike. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, 26 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. And that's in there at the knees. And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Wow, short work to Sidney Packen to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Nope.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That one the other way, and that's just foul.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Full count. 3-2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Dives and it gets by. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Starling Marte up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Yeah, that's fouled off. Now the 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. Andujar on third with 2 out. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. Into center. That's a base hit. Into scores the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
And the batter now, Yainer Diaz. And that's in for a strike. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is the Subway Series on the show. Back now with the Subway Series.
For the Yankees,
now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Volpe.
Hit in the air, right field. Soto. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball.
The right
just
fielder,
barely
number
missed it.
99.
Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here is Aaron Judge. His first at bat was a strikeout. And takes low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That's in there.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Breaking ball misses down and away. The Yankees trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. His 13th home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Ito ready to fire now.
Hey!
Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Man, it's so tough to adjust and catch up to a good fastball inside when all you're getting throughout an entire batter pitches away. You're telling yourself, just let the ball travel so you can protect that outside corner of the plate. Then you get completely tied up. That right there was a great pitch for the punch-out.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. That's down and in. A slider missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And they'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. That one misses, and it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning. Run. I love his tenacity.
Two down, nobody on. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Yankees get a homer to cut the lead. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Rodon back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings through that.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Next pitch off the plate. Ball 1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, that was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch is outside. Breaking ball misses down and away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to bat next. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. But they still lead it 2-1. Back now with the Subway Series. Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Jose Leclerc gets the ball now.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And that one is downstairs. 1-0. The other way, and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Now, Jason Dominguez. Outside. Ball 1. There's the strike. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cabrera on at first, nobody out. That just misses, and the count now even up.
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking, that's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Goldie swings through it for strike one. Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Digging in, Luis Angel Acuna.
1-0.
Very high with that one. And now 2-0. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And misses inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Now this is in the air down the line. Soto gets under it. Brings it in. And that is that. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 2 and the Yankees 1. Back now with the Subway Series. Top 6. Leading off, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a foul ball. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Mark Leiter Jr. gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the dirt. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Goes down looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Ian Hamilton getting ready to go. Efros getting cranked up as well. Way out front for strike 2. 1 out and a runner at second. And delivers outside. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they work around the leadoff double. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 2 and the Yankees 1. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Cody Bellinger.
In the air, left side. Calls it in, and there's one away. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Pitching for the
and
Mets.
We've got ourselves a pitching change.
Number 72.
Nunez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1. Ball 1.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And now 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
To third, and it kicks off the base. No play, that's an infield single.
The right fielder, number 99. Aaron.
Man at first with one gone. It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered here in this one. That one at the knees for a strike. Volpe at first, one gone. High in the air, out to right. Out number 2. Brandon Nimmo stepping in now for the Yankees. He is struck out and he is walked. First offering and it just misses.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 2 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Scott Efros.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the Mets DH, Starling Marte. Line and a base hit into right. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Yainer Diaz. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Efros, in his 4th year, he features a slider, a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
On the ground to first. There's one. Out. Back to first, and it's over his head. The tag, and he's out. Double play. Not the way they drew it up, but it ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 2 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Yankees, the catcher, Austin Wells.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. On the money, nice play.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Now it's the DH, Jason Dominguez. There's a swing and a miss.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a foul out of play. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Yanks held in check. They're down 2-1. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we're at the top of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Efros back to work. Fouled off left side. Right side, hard hit. To first. Oh. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting. Shortstop,
and now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Lindor swings through that one.
0-1's the count. Nope. Ball 1.
Hit on the ground to short. Volpe. Over to first. Oh. Lindor retired.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
So 2 down now. And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 3. And that one hammered back there. That one opts against the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So runner at second, 2 down. He gets the intentional walk here and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Cruz swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Guerrero at second. Soto at first. 2 out of the inning.
Ball.
Fouled off. He was late. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. 2 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Yankees 1. On to the bottom of the 8th.
For the
Goldschmidt
Yankees,
will climb
the first
in.
baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
In the air, center field. Cruz on his way over. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So digging in, Luis Angel Acuna.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss there.
2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bellinger stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Next pitch is outside. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Yankees 1. On the mound now, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 43, Jonathan Loaisiga.
So digging in, Miguel Andujar.
The left fielder, number 23, Miguel Andujar.
Swings through that one. Double-barreled action. In the bullpen, Ian Hamilton up and throwing. Cruz also getting ready. Loaisiga fires, and it's fouled away. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So man aboard, Starling Marte up now for the Mets. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. To first, might be 2. Slings to second. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Yainer Diaz. Ball one there.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Up the middle, Volpe. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, 4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mets 2. Bottom of the 9th. Now the number 2 hitter, Anthony Volpe. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Edwin Diaz.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball one, no strike.
And he swings through that one.
1-1.
And a count 1-2. One-run game, bottom 9. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. Now he steps off. That's way outside, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never had a chance.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swung on, belted. Going back. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
Well, that was the swing they were looking for. Would have tied the game had it gotten over the glove of the outfielder. But just a tremendous play. Very heads up in the moment to keep his team ahead in the final inning.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Fastball is outside. A one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Another solid outing from him out of the bullpen. He's up to double digits now with his 10th save of the season.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.